This is a place I came across when I was 4 years old, about 40 years ago. We were hauling wood. I was just a child, and we noticed the buildings on the edges of these cliffs. Upon further inspection, we did find pottery, but all the pottery has been removed in time. We still like to come back and look at these places. You can see small buildings on top of the ridge here. There's about 9 buildings on top right here, just small little round buildings. And as you drop underneath the ridge, as you'll see in a minute, there's a cave that goes underneath all of these buildings. So it was like the buildings were on top and there was a cave underneath. And I don't know if these caves were cenotes back in the day, but some of them have water lines and some of them still have ice in them today. When I was young, this cave had ice and water inside. Now it's dried up. So directly above this cave is all the little Indian ruins that still reside from back in the day. I could imagine that this would have been their winter place to stay warm and their summer place to stay cool. And I could imagine that all of their work was probably done in the little buildings above. There was no shortage of game, no shortage of herbs and plants, no shortage of food. The pottery remains that we had seen here date back about 700 to 800 years. There are several of these small buildings on the edge, but you could barely see them. Most of them have collapsed over time. Nearby Quartz Hill Trailhead is an amazing place to walk. Several of these lava blowouts surround the area. You never run out of beautiful scenery to look at. Stays exciting the entire trip. If anybody wants to look into Quartz Hill, just look into Zuni Mountain trailheads, and they have a trailhead right near Quartz Hill, and this will be in the vicinity. This is a piece of granite. Obviously a human had brought this from a nearby granite hill. The nearest granite hill is about a tenth of a mile away, near Quartz Hill. So somebody had took this granite and put it here. Directly under the granite there's also another cave. We chose to model this pot because it already has a couple of flaws and a couple of spalls, a couple of dings, and nicks, and chips. So we just kind of use it for our model pot now. We will put new pots in our galleries in the future, but we just wanted to put this one out for today. Hope you enjoyed the video.